All right. Welcome. It is time as we start Saturday Tao Dore this evening. And we've got a full crew going forward. Of course, welcome Zoe joining us. And we will get them moving into the insanity that is Saturday, our long running Tao Dore campaign. As this is almost the last bit of Taldori to be explored right now. We have been over in Whitestone, gone along a little close to Stillben, though not totally down there, into the Rife and Mist jungle, and through places such as Byroden, been through the Fey Wilds, and into Craighammer, and even had little stop-offs in Kymel, creating a city of witches. That was fun. And now find many threads pointing us to Amon. Indications on more information on horrors of the League of Miracles, things having to do with the blue crystals that made many mutations in and among people, as well as the time of champions and the celebration of Cord that our characters are to interfere with, potentially to complete their dealings with an individual they met within the Umbra Hills. So, with all of that weighing in, last week our characters had escaped from the Tarian forest, being hunted for a time from strange stone-like, statue-like beings that they're able to get away from finally with some treasure they looted from a thieves guild that had been totally slaughtered by something they had killed earlier, and getting out of the forest with the vampire Charlotte's hunger pains growing worse and worse. See across the landscape in front of them, still quite a few days' journey from Amon, a lonely fort upon the lightly forested plains that has a white flag. And as we get started with all that insanity, immediately, what as a party here, what did y'all want to do as you saw this fort?
Are we coming upon the fort? What time of day is it?
So this would be more in the day, like morning, as you kind of have to wait through.
Is it nighttime? Do we? Is there a bubble of darkness?
Oh, Charlotte, you guys were traveling the day before.
Yeah, I think it's still daytime.
Okay, because last time we were at a fort, there was a bubble of darkness.
That's right. Yeah, no bubble of darkness at this point.
Oh, I got it.
Okay. Yeah, kind of looking to the rest of the group. I mean, we probably should stop and find out if anything's wrong, right? Maybe, oh, mate, do you think they also got attacked by vampires?
Maybe it's a trap.
So we go to help, but be on guard for a trap. Sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I think that would be the neighborly thing to do. And since my house is here and they're there, that makes us neighbors, I think.
Oh, yeah, you just make new neighbors wherever you go, I guess.
Yeah, we're right at the house.
That's fun. Okay. Oh wait, is the giant house going to freak these people out if it's just rolling up on their fort?
Oh, I thought we would go by foot.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, about how far away are we by foot?
From this point, it'd probably be a good 6 hours.
Oh, okay.
Oh well, the house will get us far closer to the fort, but not right on the fort.
Yeah, the big thing, since you can see the fort can see you, depending on how you want to do this.
Maybe if your house rolls a good enough stealth check, we'll be fine.
Once we get a little closer, I'll try to magically make myself look a little more alive.
Oh, do we bring gifts when we go visit neighbors? That's what I read about in books.
Oh man,
I
that's
We
true.
have some extra cookies, but I'm not sure how many people are there and how many cookies they would need.
We didn't bring Nana anything.
Well,
You didn't
we
know my house was going to be there.
Yeah.
They did almost drop a tree on you, so it's sort of a wash, I think.
Yeah, I have sort of a fear of large pieces of wood.
That makes sense.
Well,
What do you think? We should get about 2 hours away and then walk. Oh, we're not
Sounds
too
good.
close.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can do a lot of good talking with them, but I just want to be very careful because we're still in Taldori.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, so how are you approaching?
So we're gonna go buy a house till we're about an hour to 2 hours away, and then we're going by foot.
Okay.
You-
Right? I think.
We do know they're distressed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh well. I mean, I could take the house all the way there.
You're gonna bring
That
the
might be
house-
more distressing.
Make them extra distressed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
by us.
Which would be more distressing, a ruler or the owlbear?
If I'm being honest, I think most people find the house more distressing, but
Yeah.
That's fair.
and then do you think you could determine the nature of the distress as we approach? Maybe with a friend or a familiar?
Oh, that's what you're talking about. I'm like, you're all my friends. I don't know how. The house can't throw people, just so you know.
Nana, is your house alive?
Huh. Things that are alive. That's an interesting question. What? That's too long for us to debate now, but
Well, no, I
I
don't
like
want
to
to.
think of it as alive.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try something. I kind of walk up to the house and I place my hand upon it, and I cast Longstrider.
Yeah, it would count as a creature.
Awesome.
Very specifically, the house counts as a creature.
Guys,
So it
we're,
goes a little
we're gonna
faster.
we're gonna be walking into a potential fight with a house. I'm just afraid that they're gonna damage your abode, Nana.
It's okay. We'll get as close as we think is safe, and then I'll tell it to go and wait. And then if we ever need it, I'll call it.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a combat house.
Well, a ruler wasn't a combat elephant, but we fixed that.
So I did notice the armor that appeared upon her. Looks shinier for some reason.
Does the terrain look good here? Like grass and that sort of thing?
Yeah, various rolling hills and the like. All right, so you're in the house, and the house is going forward. You're taking a look out on the porch then?
Yeah.
Yep.
Very cool. Then the first few hours go by fairly quickly as the house bounds over the hills, and you see that one of the uh, flags goes up. That it's a yellow flag that is there to communicate the idea of caution.
Is there like a white tablecloth or some kind of white blanket in Nana's cottage?
And it has lots of blankets and lots of colors.
Yep.
And there would definitely be a white one.
Can I borrow this?
Of course.
And I'll take it and wrap it around the sovereign blade and go outside on top of the house and hold up the white flag, so to speak, as we approach.
Try to indicate like a peace there. Very good. So you put it
Well,
up.
that's a great idea, Jackson.
Oh, thanks.
Perfect. All right. So you put that up as begin making your way, and it is about 2 hour, sorry, an hour away from the fort itself. That there is a figure that you begin seeing running at full pace across the land. They seem to be trying to make it to the fort as quickly as possible. And Zoe, what would you say your character looks like? Describe it for everybody, please.
Awesome. Well, the first thing you'd probably notice is the long tendrils that basically make up his hair. They're not actual tendrils, but they're just it's very white, very luscious hair, and basically very thin cloak in the back, and he is adorned in this very dark green armor, by basically something like that. It's not green, but I'm working on it. It's not going to be the final rendition, but basically he has very little armor. The only thing that really is armor that you see is from his shoulders down, and he is holding a rather large morning star, kind of, making his. You said they were approaching me.
So yeah, they're approaching you as you're actually running towards. Right. So I'll say for you, in the midst as you were simply traveling, you saw the distress call of this as well, and have been making your way here when the scent of your old life filled the air. And you began hearing something scratching at the air as if trying to come through, which caused you to try to desire to get to the fort as quickly as possible.
Okay. Gotcha. And so, okay. So I'm just running towards I'm making my way towards the fort, basically, right?
Yeah. So that is essentially...
Okay. In that case, do I see them approaching like this?
Yeah. So you see a house that is being supported by 2 enormous owlbear legs that is bounding across the field and hills here.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to take that in a little bit. Okay. He, I'd say for if anything, he would be kind of a little not shocked, but just kind of like he's more interested in the mechanics of how it works. He's not like it's not necessarily it's like what, it's more like huh, and he's just wondering. He has questions basically, like how that functions, how that even is a thing basically. And he's kind of curious, so he would probably it probably doesn't want to get trampled by this thing. So he probably like just to make sure I guess, he wouldn't be in the way of it as they're approaching.
Okay, yeah. So as you guys see this, as they seem to be making a wide berth as well, you can clearly see tears happening in the air around, and instead of out to the fort into the beautiful daylight, it is this dark plain that you can see through the tears. Darkness itself begins to seemingly pour out of the air around, and out of them slip what seem to be eyes and claws, many of them attached by different things of flesh, almost plopping out around, and then forming into an enormous amalgamation of these pieces in front of this individual as it roars. And in Celestial.
Wait, in front of me?
Yeah, in front of you, Zoe.
Oh, okay.
And
missed that
everyone
part.
can see this.
Okay.
And it roars in Celestial. Found you. He will have you again. And we are going to roll.
5 seconds?
Whoa.
What?
You're gonna give me 5 seconds. Have them roll initiative.
That's what.
And shut the fuck up.
That's what I was saying.
Okay.
This is what I was talking about earlier. Go ahead and roll initiative.
I see what you mean about the coffee now. Okay. just said hi, and all of a sudden, all right.
You're talking bad to me, remember?
Cool. Oh, should probably do that.
Love how I roll extremely high and still get beaten by Jackson.
Oh, I should probably grab today's box. Hold on, be back. That guy's running.
Did you check to see if he has an Energizer under his
everyone
boat?
here today?
Yes, everybody's here today.
Yes.
We're all here.
These guys can be further ahead. Put him up there.
I was gonna
Oh.
complain about my initiative, but I remember that I have really crappy decks, and so I'm like, never mind, that makes sense. That's okay. I have advantage on this, and I've still failed, so it's cool.
Okay, we have Jackson, who has initiative 29.
I know. I was just like, what? Okay.
Good luck beating him on initiative ever.
Even if I get a nat 20, I only get a +2, so the best I could ever possibly do is 22. So, yeah.
Nice. Yes, Dr. Bennett?
Laz isn't in this game anymore? Or-
Correct.
Correct. Okay. So
Okay.
he stays out.
All right. In that case, the majority of you are upon the house. That is essentially at this point is about 30 feet away from the creature. Creature is about 10 feet away from Zoe. And
We're almost there.
So I do have a question. Just in this moment, so we're not doing necessary actions. I think from the house, if there's any quick question, like any quick thing that you guys want to do from the porch.
I gotta take the blanket back off of the sovereign blade. Oh no! It's stuck! It's stuck! I can't rip Nana's blanket.
It's okay. I can fix it.
All right,
I made them all. I can fix them.
You'd hear Brazen Edge say, how did it get here? Guys, we need to stop that thing.
Do you know what it is?
It's nothing good.
What did it say? It sounded like something you would understand.
He's after him.
Oh no.
I can't hear. I'm assuming I can't hear this, right? They're in the house.
I mean, you can probably sort of hear it, but it's sort of happening a little scene-wise,
okay.
a little different. But
Maybe he's an escaped convict.
And Matt, just to clear this up in my head and get the picture, this does not remind me of anything I know about what the Shadowfell looks like, correct?
correct.
Okay.
This is not Shadowfell. There's your creature.
Can we turn the house around and just
Oh, boy.
That looks like Fred from Big Hero 6.
Oh, this castle always gives me that post-traumatic stress.
That's a fun creature. All right, guys, it was nice knowing you. It was fun playing.
Yep.
The 2 hours, the 1 hour. It was fun.
All right, so here we go. We're going to start with Jackson as I start to throw everyone in order on the side here.
Look, it still doesn't have all bare feet yet. You get the cat hut for now.
Yeah. So with 30 feet of movement down off of the house, I'll get as close as I can to the big creature. Sovereign blade in hand.
Yes.
And Zoe, what you see is a Harangon. He has leather jacket, almost like a duster, and over leather armor. He's got kind of this cinnamon colored fur, long ears. And he stands roughly about 5'2" in height, but his ears make him look a little taller. And he has this massive two-handed great sword that he's just running full tilt at this creature. Does 30 feet get me to it?
Yes, because Matt said that the house was 30 feet from you.
Cool. Yeah, and so I will go ahead and use my bonus action to Hexblade's curse this creature. Just basically hold up the sword in front of my face real quick, and bind myself to whatever this is, and then I will begin taking my attacks. All right. First one is a 15.
15 will in fact hit.
Cool. Off to a good start. So it's going to take 27 slashing damage.
Absolutely carves in into this, and as it kind of as it comes into the side of the claw here, you see like about 7 other claws trying to pour out of the cut you're making.
That's not good. And then it's going to take 11 radiant.
All right, blasts, and your sword so goes. Oh no! Not even sovereign radiance can damage this.
Damn it. He said, "Stupid extra dimensional creatures."
Yes.
Guys, it's immune to radiant damage. And I'll swing again. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yep.
And that'll be 29 slashing and 0 radiant. Third attack. That is an 18 to hit.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. We need to. I forgot he was Hexblade's cursed, so an additional 10 slashing.
Yep.
So third attack hits for 38 slashing.
It's hard.
38 slashing, very
And
good.
0 radiant. And yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Perfect. Okay. So, all right. This is where I've been hitting this on a few nights, but this is an epic creature. And things about epic creatures are they get a turn after every turn.
I'm in danger.
And immediately as of this, it the various eyes on its body kind of swirl around as it looks, and it kind of takes a breath in as vast claws and eyes fill the area all around in a total of a 60-foot radius around it.
Well, that'd be the whole Lord.
That's all that happens this turn, and we go to Charlotte.
All right. That thing looks huge. Is Charlotte able to flank at all in there, or it doesn't look like it? But she's got 30 movement.
Harley's gonna get.
No, because 30 will just get you to it.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so I know Radiant's not going to do anything, but let's try Thunder. I'll try a first level Thunderous Smite. And go ahead and try to hit it.
Absolutely.
24 to hit.
Yes. So your blade vibrating with sound energy comes down.
All right. So it'll be the 17 slashing and 11 thunder.
Okay. Yeah. Blasting pieces of it off.
Nice. All right. So second attack.
Mm-hmm.
23 to hit.
Yes.
And that one will do 15 slashing.
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. In that case, one claw here juts out and is actually going to go right for Zoe here. Oh, and that's just a 16 to hit. Does that get you there, Zoe?
You're muted.
I meant, so what is it? Let me look at this character.
Okay, so I have muted. So can I use a reaction?
Yeah, so actually, how do you say your character's name really quick so I can get this in?
So it would be Ira is fine.
Ira. So just go right to Ira. Yeah, you can use a reaction. What would you like to do?
Shield.
Absolutely. Arcane. What does your shield look like? What does your arcane energy look like when you do this?
Seeing that the blade is going to attack, he mutters something in Celestial, and you basically see, and this is something that it's kind of a react. Again, it's just a reaction. So what you see is a metal gauntlet appear just like right in front of him as you go to attack.
Oh, I love it. So
Just a
this
metal
big
gauntlet.
gauntlet catches the claw.
Yeah.
Instead is being held in midair. Absolutely love it. And then we'll go right to Mortis.
Yeah, Mortis is gonna hop out of the house, and as he runs over towards this, well, he wants to keep his distance a bit. Did that claw manifest just out of the air around him? Is that what I'm understanding?
The claw came out of the creature.
The creature, okay.
And then I think the metal glove kind of came out of.
Okay. Okay, sorry, I was just trying to understand range and distance and things. Yeah.
The range seemed insane.
So, not necessarily wanting to be super far away, he's going to keep his distance for the moment, and he's going to try out his new toy as he draws out his bow, and he's going to take 2 shots with it. That's a 27 to hit.
Heck yes. What do you imagine? This is the first time you're pulling on it and everything how Mortis feels about this bow. You know it's highly magical. What's this shot kind of look like?
I think he kind of tested a bit just to not so sure about it. Looks it over. There's a moment of, yeah, I'm going to try this out and we're going to see how it goes. Maybe I should wait. But I need to if I wait till it's too late, it could go bad. So he's going to try it at the start and just bite the bullet. And with that moment of hesitation out of his mind, he makes his decision, pulls back and fires.
I love it. Arrow flies, and you see some more claws kind of rip out of its wounds, almost trying to catch it. And the arrow itself seems to almost change direction and move around, aiming directly for the center mass of this. It hits in straight. You can roll your damage.
It's 9 piercing damage.
Nice.
Second shot. 17 to hit.
Yes.
For 13 piercing damage.
All right. You watch as it splits the other arrow, driving it both in deeper.
Wow. So, accurate shot. Okay. Was a little surprised himself, even having used a bow before. Is a little surprised at its accuracy. And I think
And this is an extraplanar creature.
okay. Yep.
Because your bow does have certain abilities when it comes to those. At least the one.
Well, if it goes to another place.
Right. I just sort of letting you know, yeah.
This is why I pulled it out.
Yeah. All right.
And then bonus action. Don't think there's a lot I can do as a bonus action that needs to be done this turn. So in my turn there, I want to be about 45 feet away from Jackson and Charlotte.
Nice. Very cool. With that, out of the wounds, another claw is going to shoot towards Jackson.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh my goodness, rolling so bad. 16.
Oh no.
All right. How do you block it?
Yeah, This one, I take the Sovereign Blade, the flat of it, and I turn so that when this claw comes off, it's deflected and slides off.
I love it. So it comes in, growls, and that gives us to Lithra.
So you see this like small fairy with long white hair flies out of the house and takes a look at this thing. Oh no, can we make it go away? She tries to cast banishment on it.
Let's go.
So that's charisma 21 save.
Okay. That is a 21.
Oh,
Can
damn.
I silvery barbs?
Got it. 430.
Oh no.
Oh,
She's giving the advantage to Moridus, and she's going to fly away a little bit, like be beside him, sort of. And so for the moment that she was concentrating on the banishment spell very briefly, you probably see the illusion on her fades away, and there's this almost skeletal appearance. And her wings are like shriveled, and that somehow still supports her flight, and it's just generally a very undead, grotesque image. Yeah, that is going to be her turn.
You got it. All right, and with that, a claw is coming right for Charlotte for 24 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So it comes in and wraps around you as you're grappled.
All right.
I'd like to sentinel hit this thing if I can.
Yeah. That is 23 force damage.
Okay.
So 23 to hit.
That hits.
It only ever works with Charlotte because she's got this little space in the back of her cape where you can put a finger.
That's a 35 slashing.
Nice. Take a big hunk of it off. Yeah, and touching this, Charlotte is disintegrating the flesh from your bones. Simply being in contact with it, as sort of this claw comes in.
Oh
and,
I would
The
not
feeling of
recommend
this.
drinking its blood.
And then we go to Ira.
Okay. I guess seeing everybody basically knowing what this is and knowing that it's coming for me, kind of realizing that I can't hurt more people. I would like to rage.
Yes. What does it look like when you do the race? Kind of describe this to us.
So let me make sure. Okay. Knowing that his past is never gonna pretty much leave him, you kind of see him again. This doesn't really add to anything, just as a flavor, but you do see him, kind of take off his basically his gauntlets or his sleeves, if you will, and he is just basically just topless, if you will, aside from some straps, and he is just kind of it kind of looks like he grew a little bit, you know what I mean? He's just kind of just not screaming, not anything. You could just feel like he is just kind of,
Muscles.
that power. Yeah, there you go. Master Roshi, if you will. Just goes full Master Roshi. Just, Otherwise, a very slender figure is now roided out. And knowing that he has to do what he has to do, he rushes the creature and is going to take a smack at it with his Morning Star.
Absolutely.
Oh, 13.
Yes, that comes in, and this your arm gets caught by a claw, almost the same thing you did to it. It kind of comes up, blocking it.
Okay. I'm gonna go for my second attack.
Absolutely.
21.
All right. I think you're able to pull it free. You're able to spin around and get a clean hit into its center body.
For an awesome 7 points of damage.
Nice. Clean in. And then
And I think that pretty much ends my turn because I used bonus to rage.
okay. Let's see here. Then the order. So now a claw is going to shoot out towards Mordus. And claw armed for 27 to hit.
Yup, hits.
All right. Same thing as it's like a force of nature is grabbing you as your skin's beginning to peel off and disintegrate for 20 force damage, and you are grappled. And then Evanora.
Ooh, this thing is bad. So Nanonora would like to fly on her broom about 15 feet out so that she can get everybody within 30 feet of her.
Nice.
And then she's going to do Beacon of Hope.
Okay, describe Nana here as what she's doing.
Okay. So you see a Kenku with a very colorful Shaw jump on a broom. She has some graying and whitening feathers towards the top of her head. And as she goes to cast a spell, you see she quickly throws her hand up in a fist, and then it extends as if light exploding. As she says, "Spirits bright, hear my plea. Grant us hope, set us free. Wisdom shield, life renew. Give us now, pure and true. With the light, let strength arise. Healing powers fill our skies." And she grants the Beacon of Hope skill or ability.
Okay.
Which means advantage on wisdom saving throws, and then all healing is maxed.
Nice.
And then that'll end my turn.
Oh, love it. And then all right. In that case, Mortis and Charlotte, you feel the claws around you tighten and squeeze. And I need Constitution saving throws.
Just giving you a hug. Don't fight it.
What?
That's a natural 1 for a total of 4.
Natural 1 for a total of 8.
Amazing. That would be 31 force damage to the two of you. And Brazen Edge.
As he comes off the ledge there, you just see a man in full plate armor with a cloak that seems to be stitched together of fleshy bits with eyes all over it, and fire red hair with tan skin and just silver pupilless eyes, as he yells out, "You need to stop this!" As he does his radiant soul, he will go up right where our department already knew exactly where I was going, and as a bonus action, he will do Shield of Faith on Charlotte. As you see his life, like his radiance flickers for a second as he winces, and she gains the benefit of the Shield of Faith.
Okay.
And that'll end his turn.
then from all around this area that has had the tentacles and the eyes moving around, floating, you begin to hear a voice. You've interfered with my capture of this one. You will bear their fate. And I need all of you to give me a wisdom saving throw with advantage because of Beacon of Hope.
Thank you, Bobby.
I'm pretty sure Jackie did that. So thank Jackie.
Ooh, yeah, I think Jackson and whoever else is down there gets a +5 to theirs. But I got 15.
That would be Jackson and Ira.
Okay, so you both had
Alan
+5.
and Aura +5. All right, I'll call here actually. So let me start with Jackson.
Even with the +5, it was a 12.
A
At
12. Excellent. That will be 50 psychic damage.
Why?
All right, Charlotte.
15.
50 psychic. And Mortis.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. 50 psychic for a fail. And
God.
Lithra.
18.
50 psychic damage. Ira.
You said I got a +5 to that, right?
Yes.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is a fail for 50 psychic.
Holy shit! What is the freaking DC of it?
And then Ivanora?
25.
25 is a success, so you would take 25 psychic damage. And then Brazen Edge.
15.
15, so that would be 50 psychic.
And what do I need to do to maintain Shield of Faith? 25.
Yes.
All right, let me roll that. Shield of Faith goes down.
Okay. So Jackson.
Oh, this thing is bullshit. Yeah, running, bounding past claws and all the other shit that's here. I will try to flank with Ira, since it looks like Charlotte is super grappled or something.
Only because they care about despair. It rolled stupid high on that particular roll. Just as a note. But go ahead. Yeah, so you get by. You're trying to flank with Charlotte?
Yeah, if I can.
Okay.
No, with Ira, not
With
Charlotte.
Ira.
Yeah, Ira.
Yeah. So
all right, so I'll begin taking swings. That's a 25 to hit.
Oh. Yes.
For 34 slashing.
Oh heck yes.
That is a 24 to hit.
Nice.
For 35 slashing.
Yeah.
Third attack. That's a 17 to hit.
That hits as well.
And that's 39 slashing.
Yes.
And then bonus action, Ira, right beside you, you just see another Harangon appear just out of thin air. But this one, they look almost identical to Jackson, except they have no coloration. They're all gray. Their clothing, their fur, their eyes are silver. And this other Harangon has a very thin rapier with the basket. The handguard has these is shaped like antlers, and she is right next to Ira, and she is going to unleash Incarnation. And that is a nat 20.
Woo! And Harper's useful.
What was it? Thank you, Bobby.
Yep. Thank you, Bobby. All right. 16. So that is 44 slashing.
Amazing.
And I want this thing dead, so I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
And this is back to Jackson, so these are advantage. It's a 24 to hit.
Yes.
For 31 slashing.
Yep.
The next is a 26 to hit.
Yes.
For 35 slashing. No, sorry, 36 slashing.
Perfect.
And the third attack is a 21 to hit for 32 slashing, and Harper is going to unleash another Incarnation.
Nice.
For the 8th attack. And that is, it's so close. That's 24 to hit, or sorry, 26 to hit for 34 slashing.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Hitting this over and over, going all in on it. You don't feel like it's bloodied yet, but you're ripping it off, and these claws are writhing as one is going. Actually, as it roars again, because as this happened, you saw like almost the I would say the eyes, the claws become a bit more faded, and now it kind of lets out this mournful howl, and you can just see in this radius once more, 60-foot radius of now like gray darkness, just like the left shoulder of a wickedly armored being that takes up the 60-foot radius the shoulder does. And Charlotte.
All right. Charlotte notices Jackson forgot to musical chairs, and she's so mad. So she's going to, first of all, turn into vampiric mist and move herself to the side of the creature.
Absolutely.
Bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So instead of attacking, she is going to heal. Does she still have the aura?
Yeah, I made my save. So beacon of hope is still up.
Okay, so I am going to cure wounds myself at the highest level I can. So that'll be 45.
Nice. 45 healing back to Charlotte.
That'll be my action, and that will also be my turn.
You got it. So now a claw shoots towards Jackson for 31 to hit.
Yeah, Ira, just as quick as you saw the gray version of Jackson appear, that version vanishes, reappears right next to Jackson, and intercedes the blow and vanishes.
Yeah. As she goes, "Nice to meet you."
Okay.
Then Mortis.
I need to get out of this thing's grasp, but I don't have a good way to do that. Except for killing it. I don't even know if that would do it because this other creature might be the one to blame for that. So, okay. Yeah. So he's going to, he's just going to shoot his bow at it and use up that advantage from silvery barbs.
Nice.
So it's a 25 to hit
Yeah, again, right in the center.
for 8 piercing, and then I don't have advantage on the last one. What are we doing? It's a 24 to hit again.
Yep.
That's a better roll. 14 piercing damage.
Oh, heck yes.
And then with a bonus action, do I dodge or do I heal? I probably heal. I'm going to heal. So I'm going to healing word myself for a total of 8. Wait, I can cast at a higher level. That's a thing I can do. Second level healing word for a total of 12.
Okay. Very good. And then Charlotte, claw comes right towards you for 32 to hit.
Jeez, yeah, that hits.
All right, and that grabs you for 21 force damage.
All right.
Oh. And then Lithra.
Sorry, I didn't fully understand. Like, is there a separate entity that's gradually showing up in this like dark mist thing, or?
No, it's the same thing.
It's and it's you get it's more like the presence is exerting itself, not so
okay.
much that something's coming through.
Okay. All right.
But I want to make sure I don't get too far from this. Charlotte, I need you to roll a d20 really quick.
All right. That's 11.
Okay, cool. You didn't do the bad thing. Okay, continue, Lithra.
Who hurt you?
The coffee.
It's the coffee. Definitely the coffee. He's the guy who had coffee.
All right. So, what'd you like to do, Lithra?
Let's roll cast a psychic lance.
Mm.
Oh, that's intelligence 21 save.
Yes. Okay. That will be a 25.
Ooh, that saves, so that's 16 psychic.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, she will take a potion, and that's her turn.
Yeah. And so with an epic enemy, something like an incapacitated, what we'll do is it takes away one of its actions.
Okay.
That would go. So it would just miss one, basically. But yeah, if that had gone through, then return, it will go. So this turn, it's going to go ahead and have one of its claws go right towards Ira. Only for a 19.
Shield.
Okay, the gauntlet catches it, holding it away. I love it. And then Ira, it is your turn.
All right. Well, seeing that it is happening again, and I'm going to have to stop this sooner rather than later. Let me cast shield again. Hold on. Don't forget. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to do what I do best and just keep clawing away at it, actually. Yeah, I'm going to take a hit. That Morning Star.
And you have advantage from flanking, I believe.
Oh, well, that's an 18, but I'll roll again.
Yes, okay.
I'll take that 28.
There you go. That hits.
Yep. I rolled again with the whip, but it doesn't matter. I don't know why I rolled. Anyways, let's ignore it anyway.
You're good.
So let's do that Morning Star. That is 13 to damage it. 13 damage.
Nice.
And then I'll take my second hit. Oh god, 2 natural 20s
Woo!
plus a 10. So thank you, fucking Bobby. All right. All right, let's do the fucking damage. Let's do it. That is 16.
And don't forget you have an additional weapon damage if you're at level 9 for Barbarian.
Oh, that's right. What is it? It is a
Whatever the weapon damage die is.
yeah. It is a 1d8. So let me just roll that do the thing. That is 25 damage.
Nice.
And I don't have anything for a bonus action, really. The creature, is it taking up about a 10-foot square?
Bigger than that.
Bigger than that.
Bigger than that? Okay.
This is a gargantuan.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna end it. Ira doesn't know everyone around him, so he's a little, keeping to himself for right now.
Absolutely.
But that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Then Claw's gonna go out towards Mordis. Oh, for 33.
Yep.
Right. Oh, and that is 11 force damage.
Still up. Really?
Evanora.
Yeah. Okay. Do. He can fly. How fast can you fly? 60. Okay, so I want to send my familiar down to try and touch Mortis. Deliver a spell called Cure Wounds at 6th level.
Ooh.
I don't know why I rolled that. Whatever 68 plus 5 is 68 times 5. Whatever. Lots of healing went to you.
And Bobby.
Whatever. A whole bunch.
So
8 times
53.
6. Yes, that.
Yep.
That's you're the math teacher, and I'm the guy who does other things.
All right.
And that will end my turn.
All right. That's going to end up being Charlotte and Mortis again as it squeezes.
No, Charlotte's no longer in there. She misted her way out.
But then he grabbed her, right?
Oh, I
Yep.
might have missed that.
Yep. All right. For a con save, please.
Well, that's better. That's a 22.
22 makes it.
16.
Okay. So with a 16, you would take 17 force from that. And Mortis, that is 8 force. Then Brazen Edge.
So Matt, as a reaction, Anna is going to give Charlotte 20 for her it would be temporary hit points.
Yes.
from my reaction heal.
Is it 20?
11 hit surge, yeah. Sorry, no, my charisma modifier is 5, so 15.
Okay.
I was looking at my save. See? Don't know how to play D&D at all.
Thank you, Afui.
Perfect. Then Brazen Edge.
Am I within 30 feet of Jackson?
You're within 30 feet of everyone, you dumbass.
Awesome. He's gonna kind of egg Jackson on. You are the first minister of war. End this as he casts haste on Jackson.
Oh.
Very good. Let's hope it sticks.
I know, right?
I'm like, ooh.
Yeah. That'll be the end of his turn.
All right. From beyond kind of this veil here, there's the force of this presence. You will kneel as I take you back. And I need wisdom saving throws, please.
Don't forget advantage.
How close is Jackson to Charlotte?
How close is Jackson to Charlotte?
Jackson is 5, 10, 15.
Okay, I think I'm just outside of it, right? Of her aura.
Yeah, Charlotte, yours is to 10 feet aura.
Yes.
Okay.
If
We
we
still
get
get
an advantage.
Do we still get that +5 or no?
You do.
I do. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's still a 21, if I remember correctly. That's a fail, right?
21 succeeds.
Let's go.
Got a 19.
Okay, so 19. I can't apologize for dice, but 56 psychic damage.
Oh my god. Will you stop it?
I'm gonna immediately drop haste.
Let's see. It's with advantage.
Charlotte,
Yes.
what'd you get?
Oh, is that everybody?
Yeah, it's everybody.
Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
22.
Okay, 22. That is 56.
I'm down.
All right, Mortis. Wait, I'm sorry. You said you got a 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where my brain went. I think you might still be down, but it is
I don't remember what I had.
it would be 28.
I don't think that
I
would
take
take me
28
down.
right as well, right?
Yeah.
28 would not have taken me down, but I don't remember how much I had.
Then come back at 10 because I think it would be more. I think that's giving
Hold
you
on,
more.
hold on.
HP.
Let me try to think this up. I think I had even more than that.
I'm not sure. Okay, you figure that out, Mortis.
21.
21 makes it. So
28.
28. Yep. And then Lithra.
21.
All right, so 28 psychic. Then I think you already took yours, and
Sorry.
then you're fine. Ivanora.
24.
All right, so 28 psychic, and then Brazen Edge.
I failed it, and I got a nat 20 on the con save.
Woo-hoo. All right, so you keep up concentration on haste. Thank goodness. I was like, oh no, you cast haste.
I keep up Beacon of Hope.
Oh, very nice. And then Jackson.
Okay. Yeah. Bleeding out of the ears. Gonna keep swinging. Flanking with Ira. Harper is off the field, so our department knows. So the first one, it's cocked. So that is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Oh no, dice come back. All right, we'll grab that later. For 37 slashing.
Nice.
Second attack. That's 17 to hit.
That hits.
For 32 slashing.
Woo.
The third attack. That's a 19, which is a crit.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so that is so 41 slashing.
All right, you get into this, and it has been like you've been going these outer layers, revealing more claws and more claws, and finally with this, as you get in, it's like, oh, there's bone, as it is bloodied.
Oh, it's just now bloodied.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay. And so hasted attack. That is another 19. That's a crit.
Here we go.
Oh.
Bobby is smiling.
So 45 slashing. And for my bonus action, I mean, God, this is doing so much damage that this might not even help. But I have the Beacon of Hope on me, so I'm going to Second Wind. And do I just get full?
Yep, it's all healing.
All right, and that's my turn. Oh, I'm going to move to flank for Charlotte.
Nice. There we go. Safety dance.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
All right. With that, a claw comes right towards you, Jackson.
Okay.
26 to hit.
Yep.
And grabs for 20 force damage.
Woof.
And then Charlotte.
Okay. Realistically, I don't think I can keep up healing with their damage, so I'm thinking I just need to take a swing. Let's see here. I will go ahead and... Well, how do I get out of a grapple? Would that be a strength test or a...
As an action.
Action, okay.
But this grapple does not give you disadvantage or anything.
Okay, so I can still attack as normal here?
You can, but it just seemed to get an auto damage on you every round. Because it gets an auto squeeze. Just so you know the mechanics.
Yeah. Alright.
So it's kind of your choice.
Well, no good solutions here. So we will... Yeah, I feel like I'm going to go down either way. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to use a... No, I'm not. I'm going to Misty Step.
Okay, bonus action Misty Step.
I want to go away from this thing.
Okay. How far?
If she's Misty stepping.
Toward the house.
Okay. So full Misty Step towards the house. Okay.
And here, I'll just do a lay on hands for myself, give myself 35 back, and that will have to be it for now.
Okay. All right. In that case, a claw comes trying to grab you from behind for 27 to Charlotte. That's going to go ahead and hit. I'm assuming it does. For 17 force damage. So Charlotte's grappled again.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah, so the claw comes up, grabs you for 27 to hit
Yeah.
for 17 force damage, and you're grappled.
Okay.
All right. I'd say y'all do notice in this round that it seems like its call and its powers, it was like pulling energy from beyond, is slightly weakened from the bloodied condition. So because before around this it was like increasing the power. It was not doing that this round. So Mortis.
It's making a call, huh? I'm going to try something that might not be helpful. I'm going to try and cast silence around it. Trying to put it where it's not silencing my friends, but silencing it.
I think it's big enough where you can just get it and not get your friends. Very cool. That's not even a save. It's just suddenly its howls and cries no longer are emitting.
And then I will bonus action patient defense.
Cool. As a note, Charlotte, you're using thunder. Thunder, I believe silence is also an immunity to thunder.
Yes.
Just as a note for those who are dealing with that. Then Mortis, a claw comes at you. Oh, low roll 17.
That will miss.
Nice. So you do a monk kickoff and flip around, and we get to Lithra.
Luther finds this a very good academic opportunity to explore the difference between sovereign radiance and regular radiance. So she is going to cast Sunbeam, and you see like this little mote of bright light shines from her fingers, and a beam shoots towards this being. It needs to make a con save. DC 21.
You got it. 27.
Oh, that succeeds. It's not undead or ooze, right? Just checking. Yeah.
It is not undead.
Okay, so I need to roll damage still. If it takes regular radiant, it's going to take 14.
You do see the sunbeam bursting 14 damage into it.
Oh, so they are different radiant damage. It's so interesting. And that is going to... Oh, she's going to drink a potion, and that's her turn.
Right. She's using the sun. Of course it's different. Then Ira.
So remind me of the action economy here.
Sure.
If I wanted to change to my blade, would that be bonus action or an action? Because I have to obviously drop. I would drop the Morning Star. I wouldn't put it away.
Right. So dropping, you can draw as part of your attack.
Okay. So if that's the case, I'll drop the Morning Star, and what I'll do is I'll go ahead and attack it with the blade. Now, if I wanted to cast something, would would that be different? Because what I want to do is I want to do green flame blade.
Right. So you get your blade and you cast green flame blade, and that's what gives you your attack.
Okay, gotcha. Right. Okay. So yeah. So the
the disadvantage of that, of course, is that you don't get a second attack.
correct, because I'm not doing a melee attack.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and do that. Go ahead and.
Okay. So what does your magic look like here as you're really charging up with this spell?
It's kind of weird. It's almost reminiscent of like it's all of the color that you've seen and everything that he's done so far, all of the like the gauntlets and everything, although it looked like it was steel and again this as well, there is a theme, and it's like this dark green, almost like an emerald green colored, and so for this, as he's I guess just drops the blade, it's like a very vibrant, like not vibrant, but like a very dark. I mean, yeah, like a black green kind of aura to it.
You got it.
I guess. So I'll cast that. So I'll do a regular attack with the blade. That's how that would, yeah. So do a regular roll. It's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And with that, let me cast this before I forget. Okay. Do the damage to that. That's a 10, and then it should be a 19 for damage.
Nice.
And then suffers weapon and technical effects. You can cause a green fire to leap from the target. Choice that you can see. Okay.
Right. So it just added some fire damage for this one.
Okay, cool. Yep, that and that would be it.
You got it. And I guess in your turn, I need a D12, please.
Myself or
Yes.
Okay. That would be a 4.
Okay. Very good. And then Lithra, from that sunbeam, this claw just streaks right towards you for a 24 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. That is 21 force damage as it grabs a hold of you.
Oh no.
And then Evanora.
Yeah. Evanora is going to move so she can get as many of the group in a 30-foot radius sphere, and then it's going to do mass cure wound.
Nice.
As she casts her spell, she chants away. From the heart of magic's core, healing waves I now implore. Gather strength, mend and cure, wounds be healed, life endure. In this sphere let health abound, vital force spread all around. And she'll hit everybody but herself.
Nice.
And you get 45.
So 45 healing to everyone.
And that'll end her turn.
All right. Then claw flies at Ira for 28 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, this time has you, grabs you for 16 force damage.
Okay.
And we go to Brazen Edge.
Gotta try it. He's gonna try to back away 30 feet, knowing what's at stake with maintaining the concentration. And he's gonna use his action to do divine healing. Use 5 of his hit dice, which are at max because of beacon, and heal for 60, and that'll end his turn.
All right. So now I think my grappled are Charlotte, Lithra, and Ira. So I need con
Mortis.
saves. Mortis got it? Okay.
$23.
Okay, very good. That'll be 10 force damage as it squeezes.
18.
18 will be 21.
5 for 21 actually.
21 for me.
21 does fail this. And you'll take 21 force.
And I don't add anything to that, right? That's just the con modifier.
It's your con save.
Oh yeah, the con save. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because Charlotte got a little bit away from you there.
Okay.
Charlotte is grappled, so I don't know how close she is because I know she hasn't been moved yet.
All the different little things way off because Mortis is grappled all the way over there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, you're grappled, but yeah, its reach here is insane. It's just these claws are going across and grabbing everybody. Jackson.
Here I am.
It's your turn.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for the other shoe. Yeah. I am going to. Actually, bonus action. Harper is going to reappear flanking with Ira, and
Okay.
she's going to take these attacks at advantage. Nat 20.
Oh, there we go.
So 41 slashing.
Nice.
Second attack. That's a nat 20.
Oh.
Oh shit. Harper's going. Wow.
You don't have to say it. You're welcome.
Yeah. So that is 45 slashing.
Oh, there we go.
And third attack. That's 26 to hit.
Hits, yeah.
And so that's 31 slashing. And then Harper is going to take her last Unleash Incarnation.
Nice.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh yeah.
For 33 slashing.
Nice.
And my hasted attack. That's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
So that is 37 slashing.
Okay. Yeah. Digging deep now, trying to getting into the meat of the creature.
Yeah.
Slowly
Please
twists
die,
away.
please die, please. Just try to hack through this thing, get to the gooey center.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
Got it.
Oh wait. I'm going to move Jackson so that Ira can have flanking,
Okay.
and shift Harper over one because she was flanking
Got
with.
it. Artron would do that in a moment. But yeah, so we have that. So you move, give the flanking.
And then that's the end of my turn.
All right. In that case, I'm going to have a claw fly towards Evanora for 31 to hit.
Yeah, interestingly enough, that hits.
That is 17
just
damage as it grafts onto her tight.
Where's Jackson moving?
Flanking with Ira.
Flanking with what?
Ira.
Oh, I thought that's where Harper was doing.
She was, but she can't flank herself, like for Ira, so Jackson has to move over there to do it.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. Charlotte, is your turn.
Is there no battle music for this fight?
You don't hear battle music?
No.
It's just quiet. I can hear it.
Oh, okay. I was like, I knew something was missing. I'm like, why is it so quiet? Oh, there it comes.
I mean, Charlotte's the bard, right? Where's she at?
He doesn't have her instrument.
Oh,
All right, so here's what Charlotte will do. She does have, so this thing's grappling her, so she can attack the arm, right? If I understand correct, or no?
Yeah, you can definitely, yeah, you can do that.
Okay, all right. So let's go ahead. I understand that it's been silenced, so we're not going to use any thunder on this thing. I'm going to try. I don't remember if anyone's tried fire yet, so we'll try to attack it with fire.
Okay.
you did see Lithra's radiant work. I don't know if that changes your mind. But...
Yeah, but I don't think my radiant's going to work.
Yeah, mine didn't either, so that's fair.
I don't know how radiant works. But actually, there's something I can try that. Okay, so Searing Smite. We're going to do it at the highest level. So I just take out my sword. It's burning a flame. And I'm going to take a attack here. Great. First attack is a 18.
18 hits.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna burn something for this. So first of all, that's 15 slashing. That's gonna be an additional 13 fire. And I'm gonna go ahead. We'll burn a first level for a divine smite just to test it out. And that'll be 5 radiant.
Okay. You burst forth and it burns it. Oh, wicked undead powers.
So the radiant for me is working. Interesting. I'm going to go ahead and we'll try to attack it again. Oh no, that's only a 15.
15 just hits.
Oh wow. Okay, so
It's
let's
a
go
big
ahead.
boy.
We're gonna burn something. We'll burn a we'll burn a 4th level this time. All right. So first of all, that's gonna be 11 slashing, and that will be wait.
Should be the 5.
5.
D8,
Yeah,
right?
that's 5d8. Okay, just checking. And so that's an additional 24 radiant.
Yes.
And so that's my actions and bonus action. And I gain 2 fury points for that.
There we go.
So that'll be my turn.
Okay. In that case, this next claw flies towards Brazen Edge for 25 to hit.
Yep.
for 20 force damage.
20 force.
Yeah, and the grapple. And Mortis yep.
My con modifier is 10, but let me roll in case it's a nat 1.
Okay.
24 on the haste.
Very good. And that reminds me, Charlotte, roll a d8, please.
Okay. I'm rolling D8. I get a nat 1.
Okay.
Does the bad thing happen?
Roll a d20.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh gosh. 8.
Okay.
You
Nice.
turn into a chicken.
In that case,
You become a vampire. I don't like that this is taking a while.
it takes a while to roll all that. Roll that many
He's
dice.
reading something. He's like, oh, what does this do?
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, easy enough then. So, as your fire goes out here, actually, no, you weren't doing fire, were you?
I did do fire damage on the first swing,
You
and then I
do it.
did
Okay.
radiant. Yeah.
Perfect. As it happens, the ground beneath you splits, and you see a being of pure fire, fire elemental, pull itself out of the ground.
Well, hello there.
What?
This is fine.
Hi.
Everything's
Well, you're not needed today. You come back Tuesday night, actually. Ordered you.
Let me get its initiative going.
Oh, come on.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh, okay. It got just after you, so it gets to go now.
Oh,
Oh,
come on.
Okay, perfect. So in that case, it reaches out with its reaches out to touch you a little bit here twice. So first one's a dirty 20.
That meets it, but I
Okay.
did not give consent.
That is 10 fire damage, and you are on fire.
Oh, crap.
oh,
I'm sorry, Lithra. I didn't mean to end up over there.
Goes grab again for a natural 1 this time.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
all right, then Mortis, it is your turn.
It's getting weird, y'all.
Cool. Having
No, it's very warm, Mortis.
done his silence thing and just gonna leave that doing its thing, he's gonna pull back on the bow again and take 2 shots. For a 25 hit on the first one,
That hits.
for 13 piercing damage. And a 26 to hit on the second one for 14 piercing damage.
Very good. Yeah, you're aiming right in where Jackson's been opening up these large holes in its skin, one after the other.
Cool. And I will use my bonus action to healing word at 2nd level on Nana,
Got it.
giving you 12 hit points.
Okay. Claw for 33 to hit towards Jackson.
yeah.
Grabbing ya for 20 force damage.
Ow.
And then Lithra.
Lithra is going to Misty step out of this restraint. So she kind of wants to go around the house and move her 30 feet towards the fire elemental, but keep a safe distance so she can get both of these creatures and herself on a line.
Gotcha.
And-
Yeah, moonbeam
yeah.
is one, or sunbeam. Yeah.
Yeah, so and then she uses her action to do Sunbeam, so that's a con save 21 for both of them.
Got it. So fire element first. 15, they fail, and then I'll do the big boy for 23.
Okay, so if they fail, they take 25 radiant. If they succeed, they take half. And if they fail, they are blinded. I don't remember if elementals get blinded, but
Double check. Yeah, it is blinded. The elemental
great.
is.
yeah, that is her turn.
Got it. In that case, let's see here. So, Charlotte is still in her claw. Mortis, you're in a claw. And so, Lithor, I think you've officially moved out of the range of the claw.
I think I'm in a claw now.
Yeah, and Iris so is. So I think everyone is that they can reach. So they squeeze. And that is going to be con save, please.
Where is Twitch chat when you need him? All right.
Oh, that's
Right.
terrible.
Yeah,
I'm
so the
gonna
DC here will be. Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Indomitable. I'm gonna have to use that.
Yep. Yeah, the DC is going to be 22.
Pretty good.
And fail is
Fail.
16 force. And success is 8.
Man, I still failed.
And then, Ira, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Well, I failed that. So you said 16 for damage?
Yes.
Cool. Silence is down.
Haste is up.
All right. Realizing that trying my new tricks and not wanting to be the same person is not working, I'm gonna take swipes with the Executioner's Blade. So let's do it. The first one up. It's 25 to hit.
Yes.
That is 11 on the first attack.
Nice.
I'll do it again. Ugh, that's a 14.
Oh, that does miss.
Was that with advantage?
Oh,
Because you do have the flanking.
that I forgot. So that we'll say that was the first attack, the 25 and
Sure. Yep.
I forget about blinking. Let's do the next one. That is 22
Very good.
for an extra 11 points of damage.
Very good. Chop it into this thing. It is looking bad.
I'm restrained, so there's not much I can do, right? I can't move
Yeah, grappled, but yeah, so you had 0 movement.
or grappled. Yeah. I did I notice that their radiants weren't working? Like when they tried using some kind of radiant damage, it wasn't working.
I think you have seen that the Radiant by Charlotte and Lithra is working.
Gotcha. Okay. And is anybody within 10 feet of me?
No, he's on the other side.
Yep, nope.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'll go ahead and I'll cast Celestial Revelation. I'll do Radiant Consumption.
All right, what's that do?
All right, so basically what it does is I shed a red light in a 10-foot radius and a dim light for an additional 10-foot. Basically, it's I can deal an extra 5 radiant damage to one target when I deal damage to it, which
Okay.
I should have done that first, but we'll leave that there. That's fine. I forgot I had it. And then at the end of my turn, Each creature within 10 feet of you takes 5 radiant damage.
Very cool. Perfect. Okay, cool. So you end your turn, and it'll take 5 radiant.
Mhm.
Excellent. Yeah, and no worries for this. I've actually per round been giving you, because your damage has been. To me, I can tell the mechanics quite out there, which is fine. So I've just been adding a little bit of damage every turn for you, give you a little bit of damage boost just because of that. So you don't have to worry. You haven't been dragging things down or anything. So you're good to go. Because it always takes a while to get used to anyone playing a new class.
Yeah.
So
It's because D&D is hard.
That's fair.
Only if you're Bobby.
Congrats to one of us.
Especially if you're Bobby.
But to that point, though, the way it would happen is he would take off his mask.
Yes.
And when he takes off his mask, you see that he just emanates just light. He is a glowing. He is a walking glow stick.
Okay, so it's just pure skin signs out.
Yeah.
All right. And
That is it. Yeah.
you got it. In that case, everyone who's grappled, they're going to squeeze again. And so that'll be another con save, DC 22, with fails taking 21 and saves taking 10.
I succeeded that time.
And Evandor, it's your turn.
Ace is still up.
Oh,
So speaking of hope. Evanor would like to use Dimension Door to the top of her house.
Okay.
And that'll be your turn.
You got
She doesn't like these claws.
Okay, I do believe the top of the house would be just out of its reach. And at the end of your turn, it's going to squeeze again. So give me that con save. So again, DC 22 fails for 17 force damage and successes for 8.
I succeeded again.
Then Brazen Edge.
Ace is still up. Because I'm grappled. He's gonna seeing the transformation. He's gonna shoot it with a guiding bolt.
Got it.
So you see him start channeling his energy into a single finger as he lets that out. So where is it? It's not even in here. So it is a d20. So 14 on die. So I think that's 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that is, if I'm not mistaken, 6 d6. Oh, 18, 28 radiant plus another 13 of my Azamar thing.
So 41.
Yeah.
Nice. Big burst as it lights up like a glow stick itself, guiding other targets to it.
And that will end his turn.
I have a question. What kind of damage has the creature been doing?
Force.
Psychic and force.
Okay, got it. Cool.
Those are the two
I
big ones.
I realized that I was raging, and I was like, wait, but that's just for... we're good.
Correct.
We're good.
Yeah. Cool. Then at the end of its turn, it's got enough in it where it wants to give another little squeeze.
That's probably all it needs. Damn it.
This is gonna be fun. I'm on 1 HP.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
So fail for
Yeah, I'm down.
22, success for 11.
I succeeded, but I'm down.
Yep, I'm also down, and Harper vanishes.
Marta's also down.
Okay, so are you up, Charlotte?
Yes.
All right, Charlotte, your turn.
Who's down? Everyone?
Ooh, boy.
I think Jackson's down, Morris is down, Ira's down.
I'm almost down. But I've got a fire elemental behind me, and I've got this thing in front of me.
I got a quick question. Has Ira been remembering that he's halving things from raging?
Not this damage because it's force and psychic.
Just asking. Never mind.
Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna try something a little different. Am I able to get this thing into? Oh boy. Like a
What do you want to do?
I want to try to reverse gravity on it.
Okay. So we're trying
Without
to reverse
doing it to
gravity?
my friends though, who are down.
Yeah. So what's the thing on it?
It doesn't have anything. That's what I was checking just now. It's like a 7th level spell. It doesn't say saves.
Right, but what's
except
what's its range? Like what's
Oh,
the
I'm
degree
sorry.
effect?
The range is 100 feet. The target is a 50-foot radius, 100-foot high cylinder.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get your
Yeah, you're getting
peeps.
Okay, what if I focus?
They won't take damage from it right away.
Yeah, but I don't want to risk it. What about the fire elemental? Any chance I could get that thing?
No, because Lithra's behind you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Lithra flies and such. So there's here. Can we get some type of 50-foot image here?
50-foot radius?
Or is it 50-foot diameter? What is it?
50-foot radius.
Yeah, okay, so here, let me just be honest here. This stupid thing. Oh, hold on, I can't pick it up.
Yeah, so
Hold on. Just shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, Matthew. You ask me for something, you don't go and start talking.
okay.
That's rude. This is 30 feet, okay?
Yeah.
Problem? 30!
Yeah, I see the problem.
Y'all need to go back to math class.
Okay,
Oh.
let's not do that. Okay. I was just looking at this thing, and the other thing I can do with it is gravitational thrust. But I don't want to do that because I know this thing is strong. Okay, so
Does reverse gravity have to be placed on the ground? Because it's much taller than us.
It would at least get the house.
Yeah,
that's
it
the
would.
Problem. Yeah, she's not going to risk destroying Nana's house. Okay, here's what she'll do instead.
And there's also on the roof of the house.
Okay. Yeah, she's almost down. And this is bad. This is so bad. She's going to try.
Mhm.
Yuck. Oh, wait. I just remembered. She does have enough for this. Okay. She can she get onto Nana's house with 30 feet of like a teleportation similar to a Misty Step? It's her vampiric mist.
Art department?
How tall is Nana's house? Because I'm using a stand-in.
I would say just let's go with the stand-in at this point because we're using it for other things in our measurements.
No, 30 would get you here.
Okay. All right. Okay. So instead, I'm so sorry. Here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and we'll just have to try to attack then.
Okay.
So she's going to go ahead and she will expend her 3rd level branding smite. So with radiant energy encapsulating her sword, she will take a swing at this creature.
Let's
The
go.
one grappling her.
Yes.
Dirty 20.
Yes, that hits.
All right, and she'll go ahead and expend as well her 4th level for divine smite.
Yes.
Okay.
Paladins.
So slashing is going to be 11, and let's go ahead and get branding on.
Wait,
here.
is it glowing from the guiding bolt? Did she have advantage to maybe crit?
She did.
Oh, well, here I'll figure that out real quick.
Sorry.
It's not a crit. So that's 12 radiant from that, and then she also gets 5d8. For an additional 24 radiant. So that's oh yeah, she has one more swing.
Mm-hmm.
And that has advantage as well?
No.
No, okay. All right. That one does. That's a 31 to hit, and she will expend a 3rd level. So that one does 14 slashing, and that'll be 4d8. So that's an additional 18 radiant.
Nice.
And that is all she can do. She's going to go down soon, though. I think that's everything. Yep, that's everything. Okay, that's her turn.
Okay.
Hey, Matt, I think I had to make my first death save on my turn, didn't I?
Yeah.
But I have advantage from Beacon of Hope.
Yep. Beacon of Hope, advantage on death saves.
That's a nat 20.
Okay. Right. Jackson. Well, you know what? Here. Just your turn. We haven't taken a break. We need to take our break. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We'll take a 15 minutes here. I'll post the time on the EST, and we'll come back to this. Alrighty. So, all right. We're on Jackson.
Yeah. I come back with 1 HP. Do I still have all my actions and action economy now?
Yep, you get your full action economy, and haste does not go down on you because Brazen Edge was holding it up.
Yeah. Okay. Am I still grappled?
Yes.
Okay, I will use my action to try and get out of the grapple with acrobatics.
I will say it is. This HP is looking low.
Okay. I guess I can make all my attacks a disadvantage. I have 4 of them.
Oh, because of the prone. That's what you're worried about. That's true.
Yep.
Up to you.
Um,
Because you know the AC is 15.
yeah.
This is totally your choice. I can see both ways here. How you want to play it. You're not going to make a bad decision here.
Yeah. Okay.
So what you want to do?
Yeah, I think the odds are pretty good that even with disadvantage, I can still hit this thing more than once, which is what I'd get with my hasted action.
Yeah. Are you
So-
still set up to flank?
The person I was flanking with is unconscious.
No, that's true. But if you bonus action, your Echo would be able to flank with you.
Well,
That's up to you.
can Harper? So I can't flank with Harper, but can she take attacks ungrappled?
That's why she can't. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, so if she's making the attacks, it's not a disadvantage because you're striking from her position. Which
Okay.
includes not being under the condition.
All right. Then yeah.
Knights are so dumb. That's amazing.
I come back. I'm still grappling on the ground, and Harper appears beside me and stands up. And she's going to take all 4 attacks, straight rolls.
Okay.
That's a 16 to hit.
That hits.
And unfortunately, the Hexblade's curse is faded, so a little bit less damage, but still 33 slashing.
Okay.
Second attack. That's a nat 1. Damn
Okay.
it. Third attack. That is a 17.
That hits.
For 28 slashing.
Okay.
And fourth attack, hasted attack. Nat 20.
Oh!
Holy shit.
As usual, hard
Ugh.
and busy.
All right. 37 slashing.
How do you want to kill it?
Oh shit. So yeah, Harper, after reappearing, patting Jackson on the shoulder, standing up, taking out her blade, she just drives into the core of this creature that they've been hacking at through the bone and viscera and whatever horridness is holding this thing together until she can find something that ends this creature in the center.
All right. Perfect. Okay. And is Charlotte at 0 or is it Charlotte at 10?
No, she's fine.
No, she's almost down.
Okay.
Let me remove all the grapples from the board.
All right. Perfect. All right. The fire elemental strikes at Charlotte. Here.
And I'll use the other half of my movement to stand up now that I'm not grappled.
All right. And then,
Fire elemental is still blinded, right?
yeah. So, Charlotte, you were on fire, so you did take 8 fire damage for just being on fire. And
Yeah,
then-
if it hits me, I'm pretty sure I'm down.
so disadvantage because of blinded. So that is 8 for a miss.
Yeah.
And the second disadvantage for 11. There you go.
Good.
Mortis, death save.
With advantage. That is a 12.
Okay, 1 success. Lithra.
Let's do a banishment on the fire elemental. That's charisma 21 save.
Doesn't matter. All right. With that, you shunt it out of here.
Yay! So she's holding that concentration, and that's her turn.
Okay. So we are gonna keep the order here because we've got people down and death saves and all that matters. So Ira, death save, please.
With advantage.
Advantage, yep.
That is a fail. 7.
All right. Evanora.
Yeah, even worse. Going to make sure that everybody's within 30 feet of her, and 29 for everybody but herself.
Okay.
Is Beacon of Hope down?
No,
Oh, okay. Oh, different level of Mass Cure Wounds. I got it.
yeah, and upper level spells are. I use the high ones. They're gone.
I thought Mass Cure Wounds was a much higher. I don't know Mass Cure Wounds. I don't play Cleric, so not really.
Except for you are a cleric. That's okay. I don't play cleric either. I'm a witch.
All right. So with that,
Am I still on fire?
yeah, technically you are on fire. You are on fire. So Brazen Edge.
I will try to get Charlotte off of fire.
Yeah, you roll the vampire around in the dirt. All right, you're not on fire now.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I'm good. Just need to cool off.
As he is gonna walk towards Ira, and I recognize him and just ask him, "Did you kill her?"
As Ira's gonna get up and he's gonna do he's gonna do healing hands on himself for the fact that do that. A little spent here. Let me do that first. He's gonna look over at Brazen Edge, and as he's fastening back his mask on, he's going to look at you, and in Celestial, he's going to say, "No. Remember, you protected her and took her away. But I should have. But that is all in the past now. I no longer am that person. I'm just a reflection of him. Today, you've saved me, and I know I owe you a debt. But that debt will have to be paid some other day. Right now, I'm looking for somebody."
And he'll reply in comment. It's like, "Well, who saved you was Nana over there. So if you don't mind speaking a tongue that they can hear, they can speak as well."
Oh, I can speak all tongues.
Kinky.
I've been listening to this entire conversation.
Okay. In common, he looks at the group, I guess, and my apologies. It's rude of me. He's gonna go ahead and pick up his morning star, put his executioner's blade away, and I'm not sure which one of you saved me. But like I told your friend here, I owe you a debt that'll have to be paid another day.
Good. Good. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's very good. What are your feeling on undead?
Who's who? Is this Charlotte?
Yeah, Charlotte's asking.
Okay. The undead. They were never much of a problem. Could kill them easily. Although, and he looks. Is that corpse still there?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm assuming Mortis is actually probably beginning to harvest it.
Mortis is like, did we kill it? Oh,
Yeah, Harper got it.
Yeah.
It was a big team effort, but yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it was Harper.
So, yeah. In addition, the figure on the other side of the realm is essentially here. Will in these moments, so go. The two waywards. I will tell others before the death of this creature causes everything to become solid once more.
But as far as the dead goes, they've never bothered me. I've never had quarrels with them. Are they a problem here?
No, they're not. In fact, having met some of them, they're actually kind of nice.
Do I believe him? Do I believe her? Is it like basically, can I roll insight to see what? I guess what I'm trying to figure out is Charlotte lying to me, or is she trying to you know what I mean, get me to believe that they're good?
You're trying to figure out if Charlotte's trying to get you to believe that the undead are good.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, does that feel like what Charlotte's trying to do there, Jackie?
Charlotte's not lying, based on what she said.
Okay. Well, regardless, I have no time for the undead. I'm looking for somebody.
Who?
Lithor just failed her stealth check really bad, so you see this little fairy try to shimmy behind Nana.
I'm looking for. It's a friend. Her name is Luna.
Is that who you're trying to kill?
I would never hurt her.
Who were you trying to kill? Who is she?
Luna.
Oh. That is a long story that I do not have time for here. Like I said, I will tell you if you really want to know, but
Oh, I'd love to know.
how about we get out of the road first, and maybe if Ira's gonna look over at the walking house, and maybe if you wouldn't mind giving me a ride to the next. Is it a fort? You said you guys were going to, or like a town? Where are you guys going?
There's a fort.
How close are we to the fort?
It's probably about an hour.
Okay.
If you guys wouldn't mind giving me a ride to the fort here, like I said, I'm looking. I might just tell you who she is.
Jackson is gonna kind of like hobble over to where Mortis is harvesting whatever this thing is, and just kind of lean in, kind of using the sword to prop himself up. It's like, okay, maybe Enigma isn't entirely crazy for wanting to seal off things from getting in, because that was bullshit.
Yeah, I agree. I'm absolutely ready to shut down every damn portal I see from here on out. Don't know how to do it, but I want to go figure out how. Maybe I'll find her and I can ask.
Please send your applications too.
All right. You do see a enormous eagle flying to the sky directly towards all of you.
Oh, what now?
Yeah.
As
Gonna get
you're
ready.
picking up your pieces, the auto kit, I guess, is probably dissecting the this creature. And so, March, why don't you describe what you think like auto kit is looking like and what it's doing?
Well, it's a Doran make, so I imagine it's very like tinkerish, steampunk sort of like you set it on the ground and little like robotic type arms reach out and pull parts in, and it starts pulling things and analyzing, and maybe a little teeny tiny flying drones go swarm and identify parts while it sort of does its thing. It's like almost like a mechanical spider coming out of a chest and then putting things into that chest. It's kind of what I have in my mind.
Okay. So it begins to make into pieces that you can. There's the hard, and that itself is like a. It's actually looks like it might, like occasionally you think you might see it still beat. But then see the eagle come, and as it comes close to the ground directly in front of you, the front claw, its two legs come out and quickly transition into boots and clothes, and the feathers kind of fill the sky as you see a half orc female in hide standing before you. Are you guys all right?
Mostly.
Yeah, little bruised, battered, cut up.
How are you?
She kind of looks at the open, molten ground a little bit away from you, where the fire elemental came out. Shit. And you obviously had to defend yourselves against whatever that was. Do you know what that was?
Ugly.
I've never seen it before, but if it doesn't have a name, we'd be happy to give it one.
That's not what I meant. And
Matt,
you
anything I've ever seen or heard of?
no, I wouldn't say so. It is very much outside. She walks out. She begins putting these black stones and tying them off with a mixture of what looks like silver and silk threads around where this elemental had come in.
Oh, that thing. That's a fire elemental. I know what that one
No,
is.
that's not what I was.
Oh,
No.
What is it you're doing?
Elemental magic is dangerous. Here,
Yeah, figured that out.
especially. While you travel here, I urge you. First of all, I now officially, on behalf of Amon and Taldore, inform you and tell you to not cast elemental magic here.
Sorry, it was my first time. I didn't even know I was.
You didn't know, and your life was under threat. We do not blame you.
does radiant count?
No.
Oh, good. Okay.
As she begins tying it off and concentrating, you see it glows a little dimmer, but doesn't totally close. This is going to be a problem.
You're trying to seal it.
Yes. This is. Well, I guess it still is the scar.
Oh, are you one of the Ashari?
Yes. We're the Fire Shari outpost. We've been here healing the land for decades.
Wow. Do you know how to teach the correct use of elemental?
Your use was probably fine. It's just not here.
Not here.
She kind of looks. Do you not know of Thordak?
Oh, bad dragon, very bad dragon. Yep. King of bad dragons, as I recall.
She kind of says, over 20 years ago, a dragon named Thordak, known as the Cinder King, made his home in the city. And he, in his heart, was a core piece of the elemental plane, the fire itself. Because of this, within miles, hundreds of miles around this place, everything was weakened. Hordes of creatures from the plane came through and served him. When he was killed, my tribe was asked to come here and begin to heal the rift. We were partly responsible, in a way. So we were originally from Isira, and it is here that we began to take care, and for the most part, it's good, but it's still thin. No one. Usually, we are able to warn everyone. We have scouts, but as you approached, our stones indicated that there was an extraplanar attack. We had no idea what was happening, so we began to make preparations within the base, thinking that it was the elemental plane of fire. It turned out it was whatever that was. Not natural or primordial at all. So we saw that we began flying out here to aid.
Do you have any idea what plane it came from?
No.
Would Ira know what this is? What we just fought?
I would say, give me a history check.
Not 20 for a 29.
Okay.
There you go.
You would remember it what you all called it, was one of Bane's hunting dogs.
Gotcha. So, would I know like what the creature itself was specifically?
I mean, I think that's what you would know. Now you know it's an aberration,
Mhm.
ultimately, but I think that's they always have different forms. So that would be like a Bane hunting dog is what you would know.
Gotcha. So while they're kind of talking, I don't think Ira would be too far away, obviously, because I think we were kind of put together. But he'd speak up and say, "That's Bane's doing. The Strife Emperor.
Oh.
He when we were tasked to raise a city, these were sent along with it. I haven't seen one in centuries."
Wait, we killed somebody's dog right just now?
Be a first time.
We're worried that we just killed Baba Yaga's dog.
Are we going about to be John Wicks?
Yeah. I'm like trying to find a response to that because that's pretty accurate. No, I don't think. I don't think that Bane has a particular connection to any of these. These were just instruments, like we were.
Oh. I mean, can that? What? How do we make sure that more of those don't show up?
Unfortunately, they've been following me.
Oh, well, it was nice meeting you. We're gonna go this way.
Would it be easier for them to come here? This is thin in general. This place, Roshova. Oh, may I know all of you?
That's your name?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm Jackson.
Mortis.
Okay. Well,
That's
Not-
Charlotte and Lithra and
It occurred to me that we haven't even described our characters, have we?
no, I don't know what technically I would be looking at, but I don't
Okay.
think.
Okay, because some people were in there fighting, but yeah. So everyone can describe it for this as we're in downtime here.
yeah. For Mortis, you see a tall elephant, pachyderm individual. Definitely more agile than you'd normally expect from most pachyderm. In terms of his musculature, and then you see a crescent moon birthmark that's a little bit lighter around his right eye, and 4 rings that he's wearing is piercing in his ears. Just all he's got in terms of armor robes with some bracers. And yeah, you got me, Afui. Yeah, and he will ask you your name since, and I didn't catch this one's name. We just met him.
Please, you may call me Ira Deorum. I was one of Bane's champions, if you will.
I'm a champion too.
Oh, really?
And so is Brazenage.
That one. And he just gives this death stare to Brazen Edge.
Hmm.
I'm familiar with Brazen Edge.
Oh.
Although I didn't know his name. You could say he's the one who cost me my title, and my power, and my station.
Wow, Brazen Edge.
It's like a friendly rivalry, kind of, right? Like, now it's your turn to.
No,
Oh.
I've had time to think about it, and with all of this happening, I guess it was good that it happened the way it happened. But
Insight check.
do I make
23.
I'm going to try to make a deception check here, if I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is it? Can I know how to D&D? 18. Okay. So he's angry. He's not angry. He's still kind of like, not happy about it, but as happy as he claims to be. But he's not. He's just giving him a death glare. It's not a. I'm going to do something about it. It's just like, you prick.
Yeah, he a bit salty.
Yeah, a bit salty. Just like, yeah.
Mortis will lean over to Ivanora. I think we might want to make sure they sleep in separate rooms.
Sure, we can add more rooms. I'm Ivanora. And this is my house. I like to call it a house. And again, you see a Kenku who is stooped with age. She has, again, like I said, graying feathers. A few of them have actually turned white. Yeah, she's like, well, it's nice to meet you both. So now that the thing is gone, your fort no longer needs help. Is that right? Was the threat the thing?
I don't know. I did not get the all clear necessarily. I was just coming to aid you as soon as
Oh.
we saw what was happening. Well, we can see about it. If you're traveling, you are welcome to spend and recuperate. You, looking all of you, look like you could use a day.
Yeah, that took a lot out of me. I don't know about
Several of you
everyone
have big
else.
holes in your chest.
I took a little bit of a dirt nap there. I could use a nap.
So it would be okay if I had my house sit next to your fort?
Of course.
Okay.
We would. Anyway, I came in to offer it, and just at least give you a night again. Very strict, no elemental magic.
Okay. Wait. Okay. I probably can't do it, but just to be sure, what counts as elemental magic?
Summoning or controlling the fire, air, earth, water.
Okay. Fire, air, earth, water. That's it? Just 4? Okay. What about lightning? Does lightning count?
Yes.
Oh, so
Sorry, yes, lightning would be part of that. That would be, yes. So I imagine maybe you cannot do it if you have no. So if you want to do thunder, no.
Oh, okay. Shoot, 6. Let's keep going on.
What about heart?
God damn it.
Okay, Captain Planet.
I am Charlotte, also known as the Duchess of Diamonds, the Lady of the Sapphire Palace, the Baroness of the Sea and Sky, the Viscountess of Righteousness, and the Princess Premier of the Amarte. Some people call me Ribbons.
Insight check.
Go ahead. Let me see if it's even worth my trouble to roll.
I'm a +2.
That was muted, but yeah, I would like to also insight check that.
This is a dirty 20.
That fails.
It's a nat 20 for a 26.
I guess I have to roll. Yeah, I beat that.
So wait, was it your passive before, or was it just your, if you rolled a nat 1 that beat Jackson?
Oh, no, I have to roll.
Because you said Jackson failed. That was
Yes.
what I was-
I didn't have to roll to beat him, though.
Because if you got a nat 1, you would.
I get an automatic 25. That's why
because of your skill
Yeah.
set. That's right.
I just
Okay.
had to roll at least a 2 or a 3,
Okay,
rather.
that makes sense. Okay.
Damn it.
Yeah.
She seems to be mostly telling the truth on that. And she looks very young. Younger than most adventurers should probably look. Possibly a young teenager, wearing very dark, heavy plated armor, and with a very distinctive blue hair ribbons in her hair. She has alabaster skin that's quite white, but not too white. And her hair is blonde, very light. And yeah.
I guess now that you guys are face to face with Ira, you guys would notice that he's pretty tall. And
Insight check.
right, fair enough.
Go ahead.
You're looking at him.
Go ahead.
Why not? It's 25.
Yeah, I'm not lying. He's tall.
Is he taller than Mortis?
6'6", but I think he's 6'5".
Mortis is 8'7".
He's shorter than Mortis.
Okay.
Fair enough. But what you do notice is similar to Brazen Edge, pupilless eyes, just white. And he does have what looks to be a branding that looks very similar to the gauntlet that appeared when he cast Shield. This is right across the chest there. Very simple armor, nothing too major.
Is there anything religious about the armor?
Not necessarily. It's just purely cosmetic. Because as you can see, he takes it off when he fights anyways. Speaking of that, he will go and grab those 2 sleeves and put it back on.
I have a friend who was sort of like a champion for a god once. How was it like being a champion of a god?
Trying to answer, Ira kind of gets all these flashbacks of being sent to cities that were... He gets flashbacks, let's put it that way. And he's just kind of silent and still, and he kind of like loses... I don't know, he just stays there for a minute, just quiet, thinking back on his past. Not really giving an answer.
Lithra, Charlotte is literally a paladin.
Oh, I thought it was different because like they're all evil, like they're both evil gods, and maybe their champions are more alike. Well, I don't know. Well, so you see this like fairy. She's like small even as fairies go. She has like silvery like insectile wings, pale skin and long white hair, and she's wearing some gray and black wizard robes, a variety of little trinkets like necklaces on her, things like that. And she's like poking her head out behind Nana, like she's still a little bit scared, but she's really curious.
Charlotte, you're a champion? Champion of who?
Well, I thought I told you this before. I don't know which deity has chosen me.
Oh,
I just,
yeah,
I just.
So you're a champion of a mystery?
Well,
Champion of an enigma, maybe?
well. I mean, maybe. I know that they'll reveal themselves when they want to, and I know that they believe in me, and they've given me an opportunity to help the world.
what if you're your own champion and you just have to believe in yourself?
Maybe it was the friends we made along the way.
You took it
Yeah.
from me. Damn it. Well, as far as I'm concerned, the deities can all die. Drop dead for all I care.
I agree with that 100%.
I think I would agree with most of them, except for the mystery one.
Are there deities if they can die?
Yes.
So, you like a prerequisite of being a deity is an immortality.
Well, I think. Go ahead.
Immortal things can die too.
Mm-hmm. I think deities have died before.
Oh, it just seems like it should be one of the perks, right? Of being a deity is not being able to die.
And that genius is Jackson.
Hi.
I see. Jackson, for some reason, you remind me of Luna. If I ever find her, I think both of you would be good friends.
Is Luna our herring god?
No.
Oh.
He looks over at Brazen Edge. She's a bit of a genius as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to meeting Luna.
I'd have to find her first.
Where did you last see her?
We were camping, and for some reason, I didn't notice. But we were camping out. We were taking a rest after learning a few. They're trying to craft a few items. I was pretty tired when we took the rest of the day, and by the morning she was gone. Looked like there was a bit of a struggle. So I'm not 100% sure what's happened. But I think I know what's going on, especially if Bane is sending his attack dogs and he's trying to take me back. He knows that taking Luna is a good way to do it.
So where are you headed in your search?
You weren't too far from here, so I wanted to come to this fort town to see if maybe someone had seen her.
Maybe she's in Amon. That's where we're headed.
So, Roshova, but is Luna, what was the appearance of this friend of yours?
She's very easy to spot. She is a construct.
Oh.
With a face of what would seem almost human skin, but it's not. It is fake. It's for appearances. It's a lot easier to trade when you don't look like I do.
I see.
But as far as Luna goes, she is about 5 feet tall. She is has white hair like Ira's. She is in a kind of like a basically it's a green, just like a uniform type deal. Very simple, nothing too elegant. And the rest of her body is metallic,
I see.
and just her face is. It's very easy to spot her.
I would echo these people here. Among the large city, people come in and out constantly. Might be a good place to search for information for her. Plus, I have to say, I have a personal interest in you not traveling alone on these, lest you weaken the walls further.
It's understandable, but I don't want to put anybody else's life at risk.
Do you have anything that belongs to Luna?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
She. Trying to think if I have anything. I don't believe so. I mean, no. She was a construct. She didn't really need much. And the clothes she wore on a daily basis, I mean, it was on her. We didn't have much in that way of possessions. But I do think I know who took her. What do you all know of the Iron Authority?
Iron Authority.
Bunch of goblins and hobgoblins down south.
I mean, they kind of have their thing.
Well, they still worship Bane. And I wouldn't put it past him to have used him to take Luna in order to get to me.
Above table, the Iron Authority have we dealt with them on Saturday? I didn't think so. Okay.
Yes.
We did?
Yes, you have had contact with them.
I know we did the League. I just wasn't sure. I
The
thought they had
League,
one of
you-
mixed up with
When you were in
Monday.
the Rifleman's jungle, you had some altercations. You had heard of
Okay.
some of their goings-ons, including like capturing people for slavery. Some by rodent people had been captured. So not a lot, not like Monday has, obviously, but like the you as
Oh.
players have been introduced on this night to them.
Were
Okay.
the goblins?
Also, when Uravir was like re-sanctified or whatever, those hobgoblins were
Yes.
From the
also from the Iron Authority.
Oh, I
Gotcha.
missed that session.
Okay.
To
Thank
be,
you.
Well,
to be honest, I've been out of sorts. Sorry, go ahead.
if it may be too far to send somebody overland all the way up here to do it, if Bane does have any following, even if it's not above water, odds are it'd be in Amon. There's a lot of shady things. We knew a guy that was really shady that's from there too.
Yeah.
Rosheva also takes a very deep breath, like kind of very much like almost. It's so interesting. She goes, well, it might not be unusual for an entourage from a southern government to be in Amman. And then she looks and goes, anyway, and kind of awkwardly goes back to her thing.
I feel pretty
I
comfortable.
want an insight check. Like, was she trying to tell us something without telling us something?
You
Yep.
need an insight check for that? That's all I got to say.
No. I didn't want to just assume I could read that. I read it.
I mean, I feel pretty comfortable that I could, and most of us could probably pull off a ruse there, but we're still talking about a pretty long travel to get to Amman, and I don't mean to keep bringing up a sensitive topic, but Ira, are you familiar with the road to Amman from here?
I don't think I've ever been to Amman. What?
Okay.
No, I don't think you have. No.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna look at the half orc. Are there a lot of people between here and Amman?
I mean, no civilization. There's our fort, and pretty much Amman.
That's it.
Yes, I mean there are the people who live outside the walls, farm here or there.
Okay. Would you be willing to trade? Do you happen to have anything for restoring someone's health to great benefit?
Do we have magics?
Yeah. A potion or a... Above table, she's asking about greater restoration.
Oh, I see. Sir, we can. Our leader, though she's a man currently, has such at her.
I see.
If I'm not sure if she has the funds. If you have the funds, she might be able to do something for you if she returns.
In Amman. Okay. Okay, good to know.
If it's not too much to ask, who is your leader?
Oh, that is Renya.
Renya, okay.
Where would you say that we are? Like,
yeah, right now you are about 3 days from Amman.
gotcha. Okay.
Do you have any way for us to get there quicker?
I mean, your house seems to be pretty.
Oh, it's really good. It is. There's no doubt about it. But maybe a day sooner.
I think we don't have any. Teleportation is not something we opted in here. There was talks of it, but it's we try to keep generally all magic to a minimum in what we do, at least bursts of magic. Again, at least especially at the beginning, even something like teleportation magic would, or we have a way to travel through plants. We wouldn't even use that here, to be honest with you.
Okay.
As we make our way to Amman, should we worry about bandits or anything like that?
From here to there, I mean, it's not impossible, but I imagine any would run pretty quickly from your travel arrangement.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just tell the bandits that the house has to eat sometime.
I'm gonna. Okay. I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna wait inside for everybody.
Can you tell us how far this disturbance extends toward Amon so that we know when we've left it?
Towards Amman, you should, if you're going straight towards Amman, you'll see we have large banners that mark the edges.
Okay.
Honestly, past the edges a bit, so you know we gave about 2 miles past any where one could truly consider it the scar. But it leads very close to Amman. It's emanated from Amman. And of course, in the center of Iman is where his whole home was. And more work has been done there. That was our first issue sealing. Well, it's not sealed technically, but it's contained. We haven't had an escaped elemental in some time.
Jackson is going to kind of sidle up to Nana and just kind of quiet. He's like, Nana, should we warn these Ashari about the things in the trees in the woods?
Probably.
Okay.
Don't mention the part about us messing with their thing.
Yeah.
Rashova, a quick note. We were passing through the Taurian forest, like a few days back, and we noticed that there were these like these talisman type things in the trees, and it looked like some of them had been disturbed and like desecrated or something like that. And we weren't too sure on exactly what their purpose was, but they looked kind of druidy in nature, and thought that you might be interested in knowing about it.
Give me a deception check.
Yeah. 9.
Sorry, I don't have guidance. I can't help you.
I'm pretty sure if I gave guidance, the roll would be at disadvantage with a minus penalty.
Yeah. Plus, the guidance when you're in mid conversation just does not work. It's like, hold up, before you say the next sentence. Oh, that's it. What are you up to? So they look at you. Right, you came upon it accidentally.
Yeah, we didn't even know it was there. We just saw him in the trees.
We're looking for the source of a golem.
All right. Really interesting. Let's take some notes. I am aware of a group that was doing some work there, the keeper of the pathways.
Well, the pathways have been breached.
I will let them know. Tell me, did you encounter fey creatures there?
Just once. And then they vanished. And we looked for them again, but we didn't see them. I mean, not even Brazen Edge saw him, and he sees everything.
Right.
More concerned of the fiends.
Yes. My understanding is the wards there were using like a counterbalance. Imprisons certain creatures to keep others imprisoned in the forest as well. Interesting. I will definitely be reporting this, Jackson. Starts taking some
Jackson Hutchins, Hutt.
CS.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yes. And actually kind of like puts the book just 1 second, holds up the book. Very good. You sort of see, even as they're doing something, portraits of all of you are appearing in the book. Just like, very good. Okay. So you want did you want to make your way back to the fort?
Thanks.
Unless you just wanted to be on your way. Again, I just see, I mean, maybe you do have a way to rest. I wanted to be any help. Offer our hospitality, if that is.
Yeah, if it's okay with you and everybody else is in agreement, I think we'll take you up on the offer to kind of take a rest by your fort. Strength in numbers in case more things show up.
All right. Excellent. Well, I will let them know you are coming. As she finishes, puts a few more marks where she had marked it. She goes, thought I had done the last one of those too. And kind of leaps into the air. She transforms back into an eagle. It's flying away.
I'm not going to lie, I kind of wish I would have asked to ride the giant eagle. Never done that before.
All right. So, real quick. I'm not going to make it to Amman.
Why not?
It's 3 days away, Jackson.
Are you dying?
Yeah, let's go with that. If, and this is a big if we don't find something tomorrow, I will possibly have to go on my way. Just to make sure you're all okay. But
Well,
maybe
then-
something will turn up.
But can't you feed on one of us? And then we can figure something out when we get to the city. I'm sure there are healing things in the city we can find.
It was hard enough when I had to feed on, But look, whatever we decide, I'll go with. But I don't know if they're going to have the type of magic to... Maybe they will. I mean, she seemed pretty hopeful that their leader would. But here's the thing, if somebody sees that mark on you in Taldore, they are going to put together a hunting team. They're going to come after everything. This is stuff I've dealt with before, and it's not going to be pretty.
You'd fit right in, Ira.
What mark? As he asks.
With the hunting.
You might as well know if you're going to be traveling with us. And so she'll she kind of morphs a bit. Her skin starts to crack a bit, and her teeth, her canines elongate for a moment. And then it goes away.
Interesting. So, I'm assuming you need to feed.
Yeah.
Well, I. Are there any side effects if you feed
Yes.
on one of us?
There are major side effects, which is why I'm trying not to feed on anyone I know. And there's a magic we can use to take care of that side effect, but we don't have it right now.
What side effects are those?
You would be very tired, and you would not be able to get rid of it, not even sleep. You would find a great exhaustion overwhelms your body, making it difficult to do tasks until that magic came to you.
Okay, so above table. Is this
Above table,
is it-
she's talking about greater restoration, but she's also saying you would take on a point of exhaustion that cannot be relieved any way other than greater restoration.
permanent? That's the permanent exhaustion you were talking about, right?
Yes, yeah, that's what I was talking about before.
Okay. Okay. Ira looks at Charlotte. Well, you don't know me. Go ahead.
No, that you don't even know what you're asking for, and
Ira tilts his head to the side.
oh, why do you have to show me that Big Mac?
You all saved me once. If this is what you need,
I can last one more day. Let's see where we are tomorrow.
fair enough.
Yes. Let's see what the Fate Weaver has in store for us tomorrow.
Brazen Edge. Brazen Edge. Is self-preservation not a thing for you ASMRs?
Complicated.
But Ira gets my vote for being a team member.
Oh. Yeah, sounds good to me. Who's gonna induct Ira?
I guess I haven't inducted anyone yet. Okay, and she walks up to Ira. And she takes a swing at you.
Shield. Look at
Very
my left.
good. All right, let's see what happens.
Yes, that is the last one.
What is that? Just oh crap! That's just strength, right?
Yeah, and I'm strike. Yeah, it'd basically be strength.
Okay. That's a 12. That's gonna miss.
Oh, there was no need for it. Damn it! I should have waited.
Darn! I failed. Yeah, that's how we induct people here. It's weird, I know. But welcome to the menagerie.
The menagerie, huh?
Yeah, it was named a long time ago before I joined this group.
The last time I was a part of a group. That doesn't matter. It was centuries ago. Okay. I'll join you while we head to Mon, then.
And I'll sing us a song for a short rest.
All right. So going to the house, getting over to the fort itself. You can go ahead and process a short rest.
All right.
And
So I will be rolling the prayer of healing.
prayer of healing.
Yeah, prayer of healing.
So you're casting prayer of healing?
Isn't that how it works?
The Song of Rest?
Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing.
Song of Rest is like a D6.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I have Song of Rest. Oh yeah, I do. It's a D6. Listen, I'm a bard. Oh, I roll a 6.
We know how to play D&D.
Yeah.
On top of whatever you get.
He is hard, guys.
Amazing. All right. So for that, we will end for tonight. It was put on there. Everyone, all my players who are hanging out till after the session. But for stream, we are logging off. Anyone watching, thank you so much. And we will get back to our insanity next week.